Radio, Aries, welcome. This is a reading for February 2021, general reading. Take what resonates. You know, if something resonates in the reading, or if you want to claim that for yourself, open your heart, open your mind, open your soul to that. Take a nice deep breath and say yes, because the universe really responds to action. Okay, so you say yes if something resonates with you. Do a Celtic cross for you. Take what resonates. Remember, it's a general reading. We're focusing on love, but we're focusing on the essence of love, the essence of love, of who you are, what flows through you, what defines you, what makes you who you are, your relationship with life and life's relationship with you. I'm starting off by drawing a card for you from the Good Tarot by Colette Baron Reed, and we're first looking to see what is the good news the universe has for you. What is the message of inspiration, of motivation, what you want to focus on, what your overall energy is. And you've got the messenger of fire. This is fantastic. This is about emotions. This is about that thing that you find that really completes you, that makes you happy, that makes your heart bubble, that sort of gives meaning and purpose to your everyday. Okay, now obviously, if you're on the cusp, you want to look at both readings to get a much more refined and fine-tuned, tuning into your reading. And you can also always, also look at your other things. If the reading doesn't make sense, look at your communication, your moon, your emotions. There's a link down below in the description that explains those things to you. All right, so for those of you that don't know me, I'm Adrian H. I'm an intuitive healer. And for those of you that are coming back, welcome back. So we're doing a Celtic cross for you, which is amazing because it gives you so much information. And we're going to look at where you are currently at. Where you are currently at, Aries, is the Empress. So this is a card, two things, and this is right in the middle of your reading. So this is your current energy, okay? The Empress is, first of all, confirming for you that what you are seeking, it's in the mechanics of the universe. It's in the making. It's busy happening. Sometimes when we don't see the evidence of something, we get very despondent because we think it's not coming. The Empress confirms for you that it's coming, Baba. You don't need to worry about it, all right? There might be some delays, but sometimes there's delays because there are certain sort of, gears that sort of need to shift into place. So that is what it's letting you know. So if you've been concerned about maybe things not working out, things not really coming to pass, anything like that, don't you worry, universe has got your back. The direct influence for the energy is the Page of Pentacles. So whatever is coming your way, there is some sort of inspired idea, some sort of inspired epiphany. It's almost like you're in two places at the moment. Is this actually worth it? Do I even bother? Is it going to bring you the sort of stability, financial life, materialistic stability? Because the materialistic things are important, This thing about, not going to worry about money and stuff like that, that doesn't really work out. We're going to end your reading off, I'm sorry I haven't told you, we're going to end your reading off with an affirmation card to see what message the universe also has for you about affirmations, law of attraction. But for now, we're just focusing on this. But there's beauty coming your way, and there's materialistic beauty coming your way, and it's a sort of it's a beauty that you deserve. This is not a low vibe going on here. This is the beauty that you deserve. Now let's look at what is the foundation sort of motivation going on over here. Ooh. So remember, we have Page of Pentacles, and now we've got 10 of Pentacles. So in your foundation, and this is the reason why there is, you might be experiencing a bit of a stagnation at the moment. In your foundation, there is, it's like you are letting go of a certain perception that you have about money, about materialistic objects, about work, about life in general, how you relate to life and how life relates to you. Because remember, as I said, when I do these love readings, it is about you who is love. It's got the essence of love, of the universe, of source of all flowing through you, and this is your relationship that you are having with it essence. All right, so there's a powerful letting go here of sort of like the relation that you would have had to money, to sort of like the stability, the flow of life. All right, and going into a new phase. And so there are definite teething problems here at the moment, and it, you know, especially for those of you that maybe you know, sort of made a big move or a big investment, anything like, you were like, oh my goodness, have I not actually made the worst mistake of your life? No, you haven't. All right, let's see, what is the energy that brought you here? What is the motivation that brought you to where you currently are, what people sometimes call the recent past, the Five of Pentacles? So this is a lot about, this reading's a lot about your stability in life. Everything wasn't as wonderful as you would have liked them to be. You know, maybe a lot of disappointment took place over there. There was a sense of scarcity, of lack, of actually selling yourself short to what you know your actual value is. And so there's a stepping away over, you know, I feel that you took a risk, that you took a chance, that you invested in yourself, that you, it's like you came face to face with the realization of what your worth and your value is. And when we do that, things just become so beautiful, because you honor and respect the divine, beautiful being that you are. And when you do that, life just like, yes, you know, it supports you all the way. So let's see what's going on, sort of like, you know, what is the crowning energy for this, the energy above it, the energy, sort of like the light that's shining on all of this at the moment for you, okay? The avenues that work out really, really well, and that you can actually utilize to your benefit. Boom, 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 the Lovers. Lovers, obviously number 6, it's a number of love, it's a number of prosperity, it's a number of things becoming more. You can see there's dolphins there doing a very happy little dance over there, quite pretty and beautiful. My sister loves dolphins. But this is also, it's almost like you made all these decisions and these choices, whether you're consciously aware of it or not. It is about the relationship that you have with life, but it's also actual love. So, you know, you may have had your eye on somebody and maybe felt that, you know, like the sort of like the current circumstances, you know, that you have in life wasn't really suited to that sort of connection, didn't really give you the best possible chance, which also brings us back to our initial card that we have, Messenger of Fire, because fire is about emotions. There's inner stirring within you for what you want to have in life, for what you desire, for how you'd like it to be, and you follow that inner ding. And when you follow that inner ding, even when you don't know how everything's going to work out, it always does, because you are following that voice within. Okay, now let's see what's just around the corner for you. And just around the corner for you is the Wheel of Fortune. Isn't that amazing? So sorry, that is really just a confirmation that things are working out for you. But I feel that for some of you, and it does feel, you know, kind of despondent, that you would be like, all right, so I've made all these changes, I've made all these moves, not quite sure if this is going to work out the way that you sort of envisioned it in your mind, but you're like, you know, at least if the one part works out, the good news is everything's working out. All right, that's the good news for you. Now, what is it that Source of All would like you to know? You know, sometimes the universe would like us to know things so much, and it doesn't quite know how to actually let us know these things. Obviously, tarot is a wonderful way of getting those messages. Knight of Wands. This is you. You know, there's a sense of, is it safe to follow my emotions? Is it safe to take this chance? You know, should I say how I feel? Should I follow what I feel? Should I allow myself to feel the way I feel? Because I feel that a lot of you are not actually speaking. It's almost like you're second doubting yourself. You're not speaking because you're not sure if you should be okay and allowed to feel the way that you feel. The universe is saying, go for it. Okay, there the light went off. I don't know why, but there we go. On again. The light is on. The light was off. The light is on. Okay? Alrighty. Okay, let's see. Let's see what we got for you. Yes, sometimes there are things that we're not aware of. So we're looking at what is it that you're not aware of that can actually serve you, you know, beneficially. I'm not going to take all these cards because this whole stack popped around. So I'm just going to put it back inside. And I would just please like to know if we can maybe round it up, what it is that Aries doesn't quite realize. You know, sometimes we've got these good things working for us and we don't realize it. You've got the Cancer card, the Chariot card. This is not bad. This is, you know, and I feel by the time, it's weird, I feel by the time you see this reading that you may have actually said something already. But this love sort of overall thing that you have, because that is sort of what's you know, what I'm picking up is sort of like you know, over like the umbrella of everything, with the whole energy. That person feels the same way. The person feels the same way. Okay, and it's like neither of you are saying anything. Okay, they're waiting on you, you're waiting on them. Okay, so now normally I wouldn't have taken these cards, but they both flipped around. And this is sort of like the things that are holding you back, the things that you want to overcome. And you've got the Temperance card and the Five of Cups, both in the upright position, both in reverse. So I feel that for some of you, it's almost like you're feeling that, you know, you still need to make sort of peace with the past, come to terms with certain things. You're not sure maybe if they made peace with the past, if they let go of certain things, if there's some loose strings that's attached. So it's almost like your mind's in the present, but you're not sure if you're kind of allowed to feel that way just yet because of things that would have happened in the past. For many of you, for most of you in fact, you're not really dealing with a new person here. This is an ongoing situation or an ongoing sort of feeling energy. But I feel a person specifically, and it's almost like, you know, you've let go, but you don't sort of want to let them know that you've let go because you sort of don't want to open that Pandora's box and then, you know, it just ends up being a whole big calamity. I don't feel that it will be like that. Let's see where this energy is taking you, where this energy is going. Let's see. Aries. Aries, Aries, Aries. Where's this energy going? What do you want to have? And what is the universe saying to you is heading your way? Okay. Oh, look at that, Three of Wands. This is first of all letting you know that that the timing is right. For some of you, it may feel like the time is off, but also for a lot of you, you want to consider that, you know, the reason why it feels that the timing is off, it could also be sort of like, you know, being afraid of repeating the same pattern again. So that sort of fear, that sort of thing over there. But I feel that everything is actually working out for you really, really well. This is a situation that might actually work out quite fantastically without words being said from either side, because there's quite a big sort of subconscious, you know, conversation going on here. And just remember, just because you don't hear from somebody, you know, doesn't mean that they're not thinking about you. The question is sometimes, are you initiating, you know, communication? All right, so I'm going to draw for you a oracle card from the Law of Attraction deck to see what the universe has got to say for you for February 2021, beautiful Aries. And if the reading resonates with you, I would really appreciate you liking the video, leaving a comment. I always like to know where in the world we are connecting from. I'm beautiful Cape Town, South Africa. If you would subscribe to the channel, I would really appreciate it. Remember to hit the notification bell so that you know when readings are uploaded. These are too many cards. Let's see. My beautiful thumbnails are created by my beautiful friend, AC Digital Marketing Solutions. There's a link down below in the description for AC Digital Marketing Solutions. And there goes our card. Let's see. Oh, for any of you that are interested in studying Reiki, I'm busy putting the classes together. I never take more than 7 students per class because my life path number is 8. So I never have more than 8 people in the class. It's going to be online at this particular point in time. So if you're interested, there it's basically a Sui Reiki, Karuna Ki, Crystal Reiki, maybe Grandmasters, it depends on the time, and Animal Reiki. So all different classes online. If you're interested, you can send me a message, okay? And then for your Law of Attraction card, it says, I can change my life by changing my thoughts. How appropriate is this card for you today? All right, you can even, if you want to, you can take a screenshot of this, and you can meditate on this. I love that idea. One of my I think tarot reader that I really like always recommends that. I can change my life by changing my thoughts. She recognizes taking the screenshot. And then at the back, just in closing, it says, by choosing a thought that feels slightly better than the thoughts you have been thinking, you can gradually change the direction of your thoughts. So it doesn't have to happen all at once, okay? By focusing upon a better feeling thought, the law of attraction will respond to that, the law of attraction will respond to that thought, and therefore the balance of your thoughts will now improve. Okay, just because you want something huge doesn't mean that you always have to put that much into it. Something small can make a big difference. And if you want to sort of like a parable for that, or analogy for that, when you think about it, if you throw 1 teaspoon of salt into a pot of food, it changes the dynamic completely. And that is the same power of your thoughts. I'll see you next time. Namaste. Bye-bye.